The movie begins with Tom talking to his friend on a video call, where his friend praises him for having a beautiful wife, successful children, a big house, and a perfect job, implying that his life is flawless. Tom, however, feels that he's not perfect or effective in his personal life, but his friend reassures him, saying he does his best to make his family happy. Just then, there's a knock on the door, and Tom ends the call quickly to open it. It's his lover, Han, who has come to surprise him on his birthday. Tom nervously asks why she didn't call first, and she explains that she planned a special day for him. Despite Tom mentioning plans to meet his wife and friends, Han insists on staying, and Tom agrees to spend an hour with her, warning her that she must leave soon. They share a romantic time by the pool. Later, Tom is horrified to find Han's lifeless body and struggles to suppress his panic. When his wife, Christine, arrives home, Tom mistakes her for Han and reacts in terror. Christine, concerned, asks if he's okay, and Tom tries to pass it off as a sudden scare. He struggles to keep calm, worrying that his secret could be discovered. After preparing for dinner with Christine, he becomes increasingly paranoid, remembering his time with Han. Christine notices his distant behavior, but Tom quickly changes the subject. Suspicious noises outside the house make Tom fear someone has uncovered the truth. He grabs a vase to defend himself, but is stopped by Christine, who reassures him that she didn't hear anything unusual. Tom becomes even more paranoid and insists on seeing Christine's phone, suspecting she might know something. She refuses, which only adds to his anxiety. Later, Tom hears noises in the garden and goes outside, where he's greeted with a surprise birthday party. Christine had planned it as a distraction to keep him from suspecting anything. Tom feels more anxious, but he thanks everyone for the surprise. Christine's father, William, approaches Tom with his usual cold demeanor, making it clear that he never approved of Tom marrying his daughter. Then Tom's daughter, Rosa, arrives and expresses how much she missed him, moving him to tears. She tries to comfort him, but Tom feels overwhelmed and tells Christine he needs to rest. She, frustrated, insists that he honor the effort she put into the surprise. As tensions rise, Tom goes outside, where he sees Rosa near the box where he hid Han's belongings. Tom rushes over to prevent her from finding it, but she and her boyfriend Bro are already sitting on the box. Rosa gets angry and accuses Tom of invading her privacy. As they discuss the situation, Tom hears his phone ringing from the box. He explains that he must have dropped it during the cleaning. Once alone, Tom opens the box and finds Han's phone, seeing that someone named Kevin is calling. He tries to act normal around his guests, but the anxiety builds. To calm his nerves, he drinks excessively, only to become more anxious. He locks himself in the bathroom, remembering a confrontation with Han, where she left him after a fight, later returning to wear Christine's jewelry. Suddenly, he's pulled back into the present by the sound of his wife and daughter talking. Tom grows increasingly suspicious, believing they might have discovered his secret. His daughter is puzzled by his behavior, but she sits down, unaware of the internal turmoil he's facing. The tension in Beirut grows as Tom senses something off about the conversation between his wife and daughter. His daughter Rosa is visibly confused by his behavior, which makes her smile and sit alone. Tom, uneasy, asks his wife what they were talking about and why they were speaking so quietly. She refuses to answer, saying she'll only tell him if he stops acting strange. At that moment, William, his father-in-law, arrives and scolds Tom for speaking poorly to his daughter. For the first time, Tom raises his voice at William, asking him to stop interfering in his marriage. Tom's son, Alex, enters and asks if they are getting divorced. Tom denies it, reassuring Alex that it was just a normal disagreement and that he loves his mother and would never divorce her. He explains that all couples argue sometimes. This leads to a flashback when Tom reconciled with his lover, Hannah. She had asked him to say that he loved her, but Tom explained that he couldn't pursue the relationship because of his family. Hannah revealed that she felt unsafe with her husband, Kevin, who abused her, and feared he would kill her if he found out she was cheating. Back in the present, Tom speaks with Rosa, asking what she's been hiding. She confesses that she left her university studies because she couldn't handle the pressure, but she hadn't told him earlier because she knew he wanted her to succeed academically. Tom is relieved, telling her that her happiness and comfort are more important than her studies. Later, while Tom is by the pool, he notices a drone filming them. He storms over to the child operating it, Aiden, and threatens to report him, but Aiden counters by saying he'll reveal Tom's affair to his wife. Tom, worried, retreats back to the pool. To his horror, Hannah is suddenly found dead. Tom, in shock, doesn't know what happened or who killed her. Tom quickly receives a call from his wife, Christine, and lies, claiming he was just exercising. She asks him to prepare for dinner as she'll be home soon. After hanging up, Tom hides Hannah's body in a box, cleaning up the blood around the pool before Christine returns. When Tom joins his friends, he notices Kevin watching him from a distance, which makes him panic. Even more so when he sees Aiden again, realizing that Aiden has footage of the entire incident. In an attempt to cover his tracks, Tom tries to get Aiden to transfer the footage, but to his surprise, Aiden hasn't recorded the murder, only the moments Tom spent with Hannah. Back in the garden, Tom finds a bat near the pool, realizing it's the weapon used to kill Hannah. He tries to hide it, but his daughter Bella catches him. William, sitting near the box, is eating sweets despite being diabetic. Tom reassures him not to mention it to Christine, and they have a conversation where William admits that he's never liked Tom, thinking he might hurt his daughter. However, after seeing how Tom truly cares for her, William promises to try to accept him and asks that he never cheat on Christine. Later, Tom joins his friends and smokes to calm his nerves. He finds Christine talking with Kevin and asks who he is. Kevin introduces himself, revealing that Hannah has been missing since the morning and that he traced her last location to Tom's house. Tom denies knowing anything about her whereabouts and leaves quickly. Feeling cornered, Tom takes drugs with his friends to numb his fear, but his anxiety spirals. He later goes home, retrieves a gun, and confronts Kevin. Tom admits to having an affair with his wife but says he'll never let Kevin near her. Kevin denies abusing Hannah, claiming she's lying. Tom, enraged, knocks Kevin unconscious and ties him up. Just then, Alex enters the room and Tom tries to explain, but Alex interrupts. He admits that he saw Tom and Hannah earlier and was devastated when he heard her asking Tom to divorce Christine. Fearing his parents' marriage would fall apart, Alex killed Hannah, hitting her with the bat until she died. Alex apologizes, saying he never meant for things to get so out of hand. Tom reassures him, taking the blame for keeping the affair a secret. Alex suggests framing Kevin for the crime, but Tom has a better plan. At that moment, Christine and Rosa enter, seeing Kevin on the floor. Christine demands an explanation, and Tom confesses his affair. He's shocked when Christine calmly reveals that she already knew and has been in the process of divorcing him. She didn't want to tell him until after his birthday, not wanting to ruin the day. Alex, devastated by what he's done, freezes in shock, and Tom, though troubled, sits with his family and reassures them that he has a plan to resolve the situation. He asks them to distract the guests at the party while he handles Kevin. After a few minutes, Tom joins the party, posing for a family photo and acting as if everything is normal. He thanks everyone for the surprise and tells them that life is unpredictable, urging everyone to appreciate their loved ones. As the tension builds, Tom confesses that he's committed murder, and just as he does, the police arrive to arrest him. It's revealed that Tom called the police himself to protect Alex, willing to take the fall for the murder. The movie ends with Tom being taken into custody, leaving his family behind as they process the shock of his actions.